Hey everyone, welcome back to Filthy Off-Road Adventures. Have you ever wanted to see what happens when you take a novice up that? Today we've got a pretty cool episode. It is an adventure day and we're doing it with our amazing friends.
From Freedom Land, Sergei and Louise. They are awesome. Before I forget, head over there and like and subscribe to their channel because they're smicko.
I'll pop their details down here. They are amazing. Their content quality is second to none.
But what are we doing today?
All right, so firstly we're going to go to the Oyster Stacks. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't feeling the best, so I didn't get in the water, but guess who did?
I did.
Yes, and then we're going to go hunting through sand dunes to try and find the whale station, which is down in Norwegian Bay. Norwegian Bay?
Yes.
Norwegian Bay, yes. All right, let's get into it.
And we're off for adventure. Today is Adventure Thursday. Welcome to Filthy Off-Road Adventures.
We're here too, it's Friday, we're here too.
We've just pulled up at Yardie Creek to obviously inflate the tyres a bit before we hit the bitumen. The wind is just insane. We do want to desperately go for a snorkel at Oyster Stacks. I'm not really looking forward to getting into the water. I just don't know where these beautiful days that other YouTubers have found. I think maybe we've just come up at the wrong time of the year, but it's really miserable here.
We're almost at Oyster Stacks.
It's very windy
Yeah.
and cold.
Oh, you're worse than me, and that's saying something.
Look at you, it's horrible that. Just hold it down. You don't have to hold it hard, just hold it like a bend.
It's not that cold. Oh, I feel like the wind's dropping off.
I hope so.
It'll be nice in the water.
So as we returned to Yardie Creek, we found the entrance blocked by a car and a camper van. They were stuck solid. So the problem with Yardie Creek is there's only one way and one out. So everyone on board to get it cleared, and there was a line of traffic already starting to form behind us.
What's going on, Matt?
She's bogged hard and no recovery point. So we're going to do what you shouldn't do. We're going to hook onto a tie down point.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
We've got a soft shackle.
Perfect.
You're not going to damage the...
No, we're not going to snatch it. We're just going to
pressure on it.
Okay.
put pressure on it and dig him out.
It's a solid strap, mate.
So I'm trying to remember which one's which. I don't use these that much.
Should tell you that.
That's extension strap. That's pretty much toe strap.
Brand new, never used.
That's alright. Have you got something for your own, don't you?
Yeah. Because we don't normally do this. This stuff is always used for a big. God no. Now this is not how-to recovery, this is just what happened on the day. Now the guy in the green shirt was running the recovery, so basically he was eyes and calling all of the moves. The idea here is there's no rad recovery points on this vehicle. So that means that you can't go for a snatch, not that I like snatch straps anyway. So a kinetic rope is not an option because there's a chance it will literally tear it off. We're just using a standard strap, basically an extension strap or a toe strap. The idea is just to put force on it, no different to if you were behind the vehicle pushing on it. So the idea is to actually just gently pull it as he's trying to recover. He has got max tracks under all four wheels as well. The problem is he's pretty much bellied out. So this is just to get it up and to grab onto the max tracks and move forward. As you can see, I've just tensioned up. I'm not snatching forward, I'm literally just holding tension on it, and I'm getting instructions from the guy in the green shirt, letting us know what's happening. Everyone's back. The only thing that was wrong was that the actual dampener for the strap was too close to my vehicle. It should have been more towards the centre. As you can see, a bit of pressure and they pop out.
I really want to check with Matt when he comes back to the car that we've got the right tyre pressures, you know, just want to make sure we give ourselves the best shot of, yeah, not getting stuck.
He raised his hands in victory, so we'll see what he says.
Okay.
All right, so here we are at the base of the dune. So we're here with Freedom Land. Say hello. Hello. You probably won't be able to hear the mic, so.
Hello!
So we're going to go and explore. So we're trying to get to, well, we're going to get to Norwegian Bay.
Yes.
Yep, and it's actually a whaling station. Everyone calls it Norwegian Whaling Station, but it's just a whaling station. So going to try and get there. It's a bit of a choose your own adventure. As you can see, we know this much. That's as much as we know. So we have seen a couple of other cars go up there, so we'll see what it's like when we get up there. How much dune driving experience have you guys got?
0.
It'll be fine.
Absolutely
so look, it's going to be it's going to be an interesting exercise. See how beginners go on dune driving. So it'll be good fun.
And we're very appreciative we've got Matt to bail us out.
We're relying on you.
Hopefully.
Yep.
So we're going to head off. We're going to see what we can find. At the end of the day, we're not sure if we're going to get there, but we'll give it a crack.
Let's go.
Let's go. So as you can see from the first run, it didn't work out for the Freedom Land team. Down the bottom here where we joined, there's actually 2 tracks that come together, so it's quite chopped up, and as you can see in the aerial footage, it bucks around. I think what happened is Louise basically backed out a little bit. The vehicle is heavy, it is a tourer, so it has got a bit of weight as well, which doesn't help. So here we're not quite at the chassis rail, but it is pretty close to it. So all we've done is we've dug it out just so she can back up. I'm hoping that it's going to perform similar to what I'm used to, that it was going to be able to be enough to go from the distance where she is now. It turns out that it bogs down quite quickly, as you'll see. So you're speeding that power on and letting the brake off. So you want the smoothest getaway. Think you're trying to drive on top of eggs without braking them. You'll see as she moves forward, as soon as she tries to give it any sort of throttle application, it bogs down. So look, the whole idea of this recovery, what we're doing here, look, we could have recovered this a lot quicker and a lot simpler, but the whole idea of this was teaching Louise and Sergei exactly how vehicles react in sand. To be able to recover, not necessarily having to grab the max track out or a shovel. It's amazing what you can achieve with your hand and just thinking about positioning of the vehicle. It was as much a teaching exercise as it was about getting her out as quick as possible. So this is hopefully going to set them up for the future. So they do most of their travelling on their own like we do. So the idea is to give them as many tools as possible so that they can tackle these harder trails with a little bit more confidence. Perfect. That's it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Keep it going, keep it going. Don't back out. Don't back out. Keep it going, keep it going. What you need to put into context too is probably less than 6 months was the first time these guys ever tried to do anything remotely like this. So they've had a huge learning curve and they've done such a great job.
I did it!
Told ya.
Oh my god! Thanks, Matt.
No.
Such awesome.
Good fun, hey?
You should be a full drive teacher.
Oh no, thanks.
Thanks.
Good fun.
That was amazing.
It's a good sense of achievement, isn't it?
Oh, I feel so great. Oh, I could feel I was going to do it as well. You know, when you just reach that point, you go, yeah, I've got this.
So we think that we've got to go down here behind the dunes. So we think it's down across and into there. But like I said, it is a little bit vague about where this is. These guys trust us. The dune master here has just smashed it first go up that dune.
That's
hit
my
it,
new title.
just bounced over everything. Hey?
First go via the power of YouTube.
That's it. So the edit will be just you going up.
Oh, fantastic. I love that. All of our edit will be us going 1, 2, 3, tears. No,
But
there was no tears.
Got there well. Did well. Did very, very well.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, that actually wasn't as bad as we thought, was it?
No.
There's not really any instructions, but Google Maps, thankfully. And the track is actually fairly well worn. We got out here and there's another family here. It looks like it's fairly good snorkeling, which I got my snorkeling gear, but we don't have yours here.
No.
So it's been good. Look, today started off a bit unusual. I was actually crook this morning, so I basically stayed in the car while Lisa got to enjoy Oyster Stack.
I got to swim with a turtle.
So yeah, so it's a bit different, but I'm feeling a lot better this afternoon, and this is really cool. Bringing these guys out as well to somewhere that's very much out of their comfort zone. It's been great to see. But this is something I've wanted to come and have a look at ever since I knew it was here.
And there's more here than...
Way more.
Way more here than what we've seen. So this is definitely not a disappointment. It's definitely worthwhile if you're confident with your sand dune driving.
It's not that bad,
to try and get here.
Yeah, look, it's not that bad. You can definitely do it. We're gonna go. Let's go and have a look and explore this place because there's a lot to look at. So come along and we'll have a good look at what's here. But yeah, we'll start here on the beach and work our way back. There is a ton to look at. So these are all, I'm assuming these are all the same as these footings. So obviously there was some sort of structure on the beach here. All that remains is the footings. But how's the contrast between these ruins and this gorgeous turquoise water? I'll tell you, the one thing you cannot explain is the colour of the water here. And I'm not sure it's going to come up on the camera the way it does. That is one thing that is definitely not a letdown. The colour of the water here is spectacular. WA in general, to be fair. But this looks like potentially a tank of some sort. You can see the concrete or the brick structure on the inside and then concrete around the outside. But this is like a tank. Obviously it's hollow, it's filled with sand. It's almost like a baffle there. And the same with this. This was a tank all along here. You can see the edges here of it. So yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Probably something horrible considering what this place was. No idea what this is, whether it's just been claimed by the sea or if it was always in the water. Never been so glad to see something non-operational.
Almost exactly what I just said.
Think of all the death these things have brought. But so this is the dune. So that's the dune just in the background there where the car's parked. And this is obviously the side of the actual main part. And it's just filled with tanks. There's tanks everywhere. That's the majority of what the structure is. And there's obviously all these, I'm assuming these were tanks too. I'm not sure what these are. I'm assuming they were footings or maybe they were barrels that have been filled in with concrete. I'm not actually sure. There's definitely metal around the outside edge. So here, that's all metal. So I would say it's definitely barrels, whether the concrete was in the barrels and that's how they made the footings, or whether they've put the concrete in when they've decommissioned the site. But you can see there's I'd say, looking over here, I would say it was footings because there's more over there and they're a lot taller. So I would say they were just used as footings. So there is signs up that say asbestos, so you do have to be conscious of that and be sensible about that. Lisa reckons she's seen little bits of it. I've got to be honest, I've seen nothing. But just be conscious of that if you come here, especially with kids and things like that. Oh wow, look at this. Look at the way this is just pancaked in. Unreal. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, definitely footings. Okay, that's been confirmed. As you can see where the tank is sitting, 100%. They're not. They haven't been filled in with concrete. They are actually the footings for all of the buildings and structures. So that answers that question already. Okay, so that's what Lisa was talking about, the asbestos. So the old piece of asbestos sheet in there. So just be careful of that if you do come here with your kids. So I was just talking to Louise and Sergei about this, and it's quite somber here, to be honest. It's certainly, when you think about it, it's probably not the nicest place to visit. You're going to consider its history, but on the other side of it, it's also history as well. So it's important for us to acknowledge what's happened in the past, so that we hopefully as a race we don't make these mistakes again in the future. But yeah, it's definitely not, it's not the most, it's a strange feeling, isn't it? It's quite a somber feeling. Obviously just because there's been so much death here with whales, which thankfully now have made a full, well, certainly a big recovery anyway. If you look at how many are off the coast now, it's unreal. I did actually see someone had a drone shot of this in the background with a whale off the coast, which I thought was the coolest thing. To me it was like the ultimate photo, you know, this beautiful whale, you know, swimming along under no threat whatsoever, and this old whaling station rotting into the sea, which was pretty cool. Look at the size of these tanks. Absolutely monstrous. Look, that's got to be, well, I'm over 6 foot. I'm just over, you know, hands just over halfway, so it's got to be 15 foot circumference. It's huge. Unbelievable. That's a different tank again. It's got like looks like a mechanism in the bottom of it. It looks like it's, whether it was done to stir or whether it was just part of the way it was supported, I don't know. And then this, like I said, I have no history, as in I know nothing about whaling as far as what any of these structures would be used for. And there's really, like I said, even to come out here, there's limited information, let alone actually on the structures themselves. It's virtually nothing. Has he? Oh, you okay, mate?
It hurt. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's someone we can contact.
No. Is there some sort of wildlife people here?
We might have a look, and maybe even we might even see if we can send an email to Parks. I'll just get this video and I can actually send a video to them as well.
Yeah, because it won't be going far. I don't think we'll have much luck catching it.
Oh, we'll never catch it without hurting it. I can fly, that's a big thing.
Big thing, that actually is. I know it's got a hurt leg, but its wings are working.
Poor bugger.
It's the end of the day and oh my god, whales! Look at them all!
Look, it's still going.
They're everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere.
That's nuts. And do you, oh, look, that one out there's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But do you think I can find them with a drone?
No.
Oh my god. 2.5 batteries and still haven't been able to get them on the footage, which is really frustrating.
Yeah. It is our last day on the Ningaloo Reef and the whales have just come in. Oh my god, have they come in?
Yep.
We are just watching them on top of a sand dune where, I don't know where we are, we're between South Lefroy and Norwegian Bay and they're just going mad. We've spent the day with Freedom Lands, Louise and Sergei, and it's just been epic. Louise has been driving like a mad woman. It's been great. We've seen so much and we're just so thankful that we've got to meet you in person because we've been Facebook friends and YouTube friends for ages and we've got to hang out and we're just loving life.
Yep, can't meet better people. It was great. It was awesome. Great place. I don't know whether it lives up to the hype or not. That might be for another episode, but yeah, still not sure whether it's lived up to the hype.
You just need to stay longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Have the patience and
Yeah.
wait out the weather,
Yeah.
you know?
I genuinely do think, a dog is a very limiting factor here. I think you miss out on a lot of the stuff that is probably that epic stuff. So I do think the dog is probably the limiting factor here, unfortunately. But anyway.
And while we may have been able to secure some campsites at the very last minute, the weather was quite poor for us.
Yep.
So-
We're going to come out off season during summer. I know people don't come up here for that, but that's when we're keen. We like the heat.
We'll meet you
We'll
here
be
in
here.
summer.
Done. It's a date.
Yeah, it's
Done.
a date. I love it.
All right. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
See you.
See ya. Bye.